Your new show is about to kick off, the next 15. How does that feel?
You know what? I get anxiety every time a show is about to come out, especially reality. Like with Housewives, every single Sunday I had this sick, nervous, but excited feeling in my stomach. Because like the drama part does make me nervous. It does. Like you don't know how it's going to be edited, how it's going to be received. And you know, I've worked before the show a lot. And I have a lot of businesses that I'm starting right now. And it's like you think about longevity and in the future. And not just another 15, another hour and 30, another 2 hours. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't want to ruin a progressing brand, and that's what I'm really focused on right now.
Especially when it's just based on a day, or it could be like a moment of frustration, or you know what I'm saying, a catty moment, and how people will spin that. You want to be.
I think on the show you're going to see that there were some catty moments, and out the gate, I'm trying to disarm it and stop it. But peace, you can make peace yourself, but you're going to need two people to kind of have a peace treaty. You know what I mean? And some folks, the cameras sometimes stop forward progress in making up with something, you know, and squashing something that didn't need to go on that long. Because people got to turn up, and especially if you haven't worked in a long time, you know, shade, you know, you're going to have to do all you can do to make sure you don't go another 6 years without being on television.
I understand. What do you think is a responsibility as a reality star to portray your reality on television?
I think you got to not be fake, you know, which is hard because, again, if you really are trying to protect the brand, you might have some person that's being so disrespectful, and you want to, like, they deserve to be slapped, or they deserve to have stronger language. But you remember, my little sister's watching, casting agents are watching, black women across America are watching that are looking for a show where they can be proud of the women that are on there, not acting a fool. So it's like, it's hard because you want to be true to your emotions. It kind of forces you to use your intellect if you're not going to use your fists, which I've never had a problem with that. I can't say the same for everybody else.
I understand. What did you learn about yourself in your last 15 that you're carrying into your next 15?
I realized that a lot of times when you're going into a scene with someone, you may be transparent, you may be real, and you don't have an agenda, but then, you know, I realize how kind of pure I go into situations, and honest. And I'm not always dealing with honesty coming back to me, so I'm getting manipulated sometimes. And it's like, whoa.
Which has to be very frustrating.
It's frustrating because you're like, I want to do the right thing. I can't imagine going into a scene and saying something that I don't really mean because I desperately need a scene.
I get it. Do you miss Real Housewives of Atlanta?
I miss some of it. I mean, the notoriety that goes with it. You know, you're on airplanes and pilots will come out of the flight and be like, oh, my wife loves you. Every man always says, oh, every straight man always blames their wife or their girlfriend on watching Housewives.
Why they watch?
And I miss Cynthia. You know, Kenya's here tonight, and it's great to see her. Demetria, Candy. I miss most of the ladies on the show. It was, you know, when it was good, it was really good. We're in the Philippines, we all got along, and it was like, it's fun.
I get it. So one last question. You conquered radio, you conquered television. What's the next on your bucket list?
I've been getting offered a lot of roles. I worked on a couple shows for Bounce TV last week. In the Cut, I have a guest star on there and do a couple episodes, and it's really a fun time. And I just booked another pilot. I just booked another sitcom that's coming out with Lou Nell and Nicole Murphy.
Listen, so Mama's working.
Yes, it's going to be Miguel Nunez, a great cast. So, and I start my bag line, which launches tomorrow. It's called Claudia Jordan, made in Italy. It's fine leather from Italy, kind of paying honor to my mother, my Italian side.
Nice.
And I have a drink coming out next week called Shot Pack. And lip gloss. I have like 4 things going on.
Listen,
so.
You are taking full advantage of your next 15.
Absolutely.
That's the way it's supposed to go. Congratulations. Thank you so much for talking to us here at the JasmineBrand.com.
And shout out to Jasmine Brand for the positive stories. We need that.
Thank you so much.